Welcome to Zen-Dragon, the place to better yourselves through martial arts.
Create a vision centered around your passion. Follow it consistently and keep moving in that direction, step by step.
Welcome to Zen-Dragon. Welcome to Zen-Dragon, the place to better yourself through martial arts. Zen-Dragon is all about inspiring you guys, inspiring you through martial arts. And the important thing is, Zen-Dragon is not just for those into martial arts. Zen-Dragon.
Create a vision centered around your passion and keep moving in that direction. Eventually, it will open multiple doors and new paths which were once not attainable for you.
It's a bad situation, this unset recording.
Og så er det
så skal du op og have kvæler sag.
Så går jeg herover. Ja, og så og så
Alright, just wanted to show you guys the stab wound for the scene. But yeah.
Stab. Took a lot of knife to the heart. I got my hands covered in blood as well.
Yeah, that's what happens when you mess with Zen-Dragon. Don't never mess with
Don't
Zen-Dragon.
ever mess with Zen-Dragon.
3 rounds, 2 minutes each. Full contact kickboxing.
Kom igen! Sådan!
Jeg ser mig!
Kom det kæft!
Lugnt og fint. Læg lidt sjov ved de sidste.
Find nogle huller.
Wow.
Den sidste! Michael. Ser vi her! Kør med! Kom med! Kør med! Pres på! Pres på! Ser vi!
Og så Mikkel. Ja, kom nu. Ja, sådan Mikkel. Stærkt. Videre Mikkel. Videre Mikkel, godt. Godt det der.
Op med armene.
Mikkel ned. Ja, der. Ned. Ja. Pas på, ikke ud af... Ikke jiu-jitsu væk, op. Du må ikke bryde. Ikke bryde. Op, få ham op og stå.
Perfection is like a moving target, because if I were to reach my end goal, let's say being able to buy like a helicopter, let's just Zen-Dragon, let's just say that, then I think the way we're wired as people, probably because of evolution, is I would find something new to reach for. My goal would keep changing. And going back to what I said about focus on the journey in terms of happiness, I think that's also one of the reasons why we need to forget about just constantly focusing on the destination, because it changes when you get there. Then you'll find something new you need to follow. So I think it's a lot about the journey. I can tell it from my perspective, but I'd much rather hear it from another perspective. So, Jason, take it away. And perhaps I'll add something afterwards.
Hey guys, as you already know, my name is Jason, but my real name is Gerson. First of all, I'll tell you where I came from and how I got here. So, I'm not from Denmark, I'm not from England, but my language is pretty much on top, as I can say. So, I was born in Portugal and I've been there all my life. My mom and dad are from West Africa, Guinea-Bissau and Saint Domingue and Prince, 2 islands in the west side of Africa, one low and one the high note. I was born in Portugal and I've been there almost all my life. My dad died when I was 2 years old and my mom had to work hard ever since as a single woman taking care of me. My mom had to go to Denmark and leave me behind with my grandmother for 2 years straight, so I didn't see my mom's face at all. So the year 2011, 10th August I remember, that was the first time I ever saw my mom in 2 or 3 years, and I got to Denmark for my first time. 3 weeks after, they told me, you have to go to school to learn Danish. And I was like, okay, let's do this. I don't have nothing to do. My English is bad. YouTube was pretty much the only thing that saved me. YouTube completely evolved my language from a beginner to an intermediate. I have a big, very huge interest for martial arts because it boosts my confidence and it puts me in this state of mind where you can flow without really thinking about it. Your body moves on its own and you can really, pop some good techniques. In the year when I was 14 years old, like 6th class, that's where I met Mike. He's a very good martial artist that I look up to, and pretty much in this time of need, he was my sensei. Because first of all, my family and I was broke, completely broke. I could only afford to go to school and go to a young people's club where you can hang out and stuff. Martial arts and boxing and whatever was not an option for me, so I had to learn it at home. So while I was in school, I had Mike to help me out in his techniques. If I couldn't understand, he would tell me to take it easy. That helped me out a lot as I learned different aspects and different martial arts and their existences. Then what happens after that, I don't see him again. Unfortunately, he stops school. I stopped school as well at 9th class. Now I move on. So I was going through YouTube, studying more martial arts. As I found out more, then out of nowhere, I see Zen-Dragon on YouTube. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that Mike is on YouTube making martial arts videos. Let's go, let me see what I can learn. I took 3 weeks to watch as many videos as I could. And the more I watched, the more my intelligence for martial arts went from this to this. It just expanded in seconds. Because his ability to really explain, to go to the depth of the techniques and the theories is very good co-talent and very, intellectual, very skilled. So the thing is, the reason why media is so, in my opinion, is so amazing is because people are able to use their minds and their forces to really influence the masses through speaking and through interpreting, understanding and explaining things correctly. And so the more I watched his videos, the more I was searching for. I watched his sparring. I did that myself, shadowboxing at home. Hands up, head low, punches, dodge. I did all that stuff. Until I was like, okay, let's talk to him. Let's see what he does. So I wrote him an email and said, that's me, A few days later, he answered back. And we met at a library. Actually, I think it was
Christmas, actually.
Exactly, and we just talked it out. So that's why social media is very important when it comes to the ones who bear it in good hands. Mm-hmm. And that's me.
Beautiful. And I just want to add just briefly to the story because when he sent me that email, he was writing it and suddenly it appeared on my phone, and I remember the exact moment because I was in the supermarket picking up groceries and I just saw the email, and I've been emailed a few times from followers and stuff, but I don't know how they're finding my email actually. I can ask you later. But this time I just had the sense, just reading the title, that it might have been this guy. And because there's some people who know me in the audience, and there's at least 2 people or something who I've spoken to about my experiences as a teacher apprentice meeting this guy at Husum Skole, where I wish I could have helped him more, because I had a passion for martial arts and he definitely had one. And at this point he speaks fluently English but also fluently Danish, but at the time his language skills wasn't on the same level, but we could connect just by speaking about YouTube videos and martial arts. And so it also creates that kind of connection. And also it was a platform for him to find out more about this subject, so important to him, even though he couldn't afford any martial arts classes. And so I tried to get in contact with Idrætsprojektet, which is a project doing great work, offering free trainings and stuff, but it never worked out. And I even tried to reach out to his school teacher like a few years later, and eventually I just gave up. I just figured, okay, even though it felt like at the time like I was in that place to try and help this guy, I just figured, okay, it's not gonna happen. And then this email pops up, and it's all because I chose to share something online on YouTube. And I wasn't thinking about this guy when I came up with the idea of Zen-Dragon, but you never know who you're gonna reach.
Do you have a passion to share? Let me know in the comments, and I'll try and respond in a way that can help you move towards your dreams. Also, if you simply enjoyed the video or found it inspiring, let me know as well. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. After years of free content, I need a helping hand from some of you. You can support me with $3 each month or 5 or 10 for a few extra benefits. Thanks for listening. Visit my Patreon, that's patreon.com/Zen-Dragon.